Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I've got a great sing and play song for you today. Absolute classic. One of those songs you pull it out in a social situation, a barbecue or a party or something. Everyone's going to know it. Everyone's going to sing along. And the beauty of it is it's just 7 chords, 7 open chords, and 1 rhythm pattern that you're going to keep going throughout the whole song. So nice and simple if you're a beginner. Right, let's get started how to learn it. It's a lot of fun. Right, so like I said, this song has 7 open chords in it. Nice and simple to learn. They're all chords that you're going to need in your guitar journey, so they're well worth learning them within this song. If you're a beginner, they are absolutely perfect. The chords you're going to need. Now, by the way, if you know these chords, I'll include a link right now to skip along into the video so that you can start learning the rhythm pattern and the order and where they happen with the song. But the chords that you're going to need are, so just have a little checklist, see if you know these. A G. You're going to need a B7, a C, and an A. And you're also going to need an E chord, an F chord, and a C chord. Okay? So they're the chords that you're going to need. If you know those, then great. Skip along into the video right now. If you don't, I'm going to take you through each one. Here we go. So the G. Well, we've got fret 1 here, fret 2, fret 3. We're going to take our index finger, put it on fret 2 on the 2nd string down. Pressing down like so, nice and close to this marker. Middle finger on fret 3 on the thickest string, and ring finger on fret 3 on the thinnest string. Okay, and you strum all 6 strings for that chord. You can also do it this way. Either way works right now. The B7. Well, definitely slightly one of those chords that doesn't crop up as often, but still very, very useful and does crop up a lot, especially in the key of G. So index finger on fret 1 on the D string, middle finger on fret 2 on the A string, ring finger on fret 2 on the G string, and pinky finger, although it is kind of optional, on the 2nd fret on the thinnest string. If you don't know the names of the strings, I call them Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E. Occasionally I'll refer to as numbers as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that's your B7. The C chord, index finger on fret 1 on the B string, middle finger on fret 2 on the D string, and ring finger on fret 3 on the A string. Strum the bottom 5. I forgot to mention the B7, strum the bottom 5. An A chord. I play it this way. Pinky finger on fret 2 on the B string, ring finger on fret 2 on the G string, and middle finger also on fret 2. So all squeezed in together on the D string. Now sometimes people play it this way, but I find it too difficult to fit my fingers in there. I'm an advocate of using these fingers because they are weaker, and therefore we're building the strength up with a very common chord. Another way that it's done is like this, which is kind of useful, but personally I still find it a bit of a squeeze to get all the fingers in there. So that's your A chord. The other chord we're going to need is an E. So we're going to put our index finger on fret 1 on the G string, middle finger on fret 2 on the A, ring finger on fret 2 on the D, and we're going to strum all 6. For the A, you strum the bottom 5. I will do a recap of the strings that we're going to strum. And the other one that we're going to need is the F chord. Now we're going to do a beginner's F, or sort of easy F I call this. So that's index finger on fret 1 on the B string, middle finger on fret 2 on the G, and ring finger on fret 3 on the D. And you strum the bottom 4 strings. And the chord that I actually forgot to list at the beginning, is the other chord is a D. So index finger on fret 2 on the G string, middle finger on fret 2 on the thinner string, and ring finger on fret 3 on the B string, and we strum the bottom 4. So G we strum all 6, B7 we strum the bottom 5, C we strum bottom 5, A we strum bottom 5, E we strum all 6, the F we play the bottom 4, and the D we play bottom 4. Well done. Okay, so let's get stuck into playing the song. Now, we need a rhythm pattern. So a rhythm pattern is on the right hand. It's a strumming pattern is another thing that it's referred to. And I'm keeping things dead simple for this one. Same rhythm pattern throughout the song. And that rhythm pattern is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. A bit faster. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Keep these fingers relaxed. Just look at how you're holding the plectrum, thumb and index finger. Good. So let's learn the order of chords. For every chord, unless I tell you otherwise, we're going to play that rhythm pattern. So we're starting with a G. G. Change to B7. Change to C. Change to A. And that repeats. G. B7. C. Okay, so chord changes. G to B7 might take you a little while, but lead with the index finger, squeeze them in and just focus practice. B7 to C, drop the index finger down, the middle finger just comes down and the ring finger comes up. This is called economy of motion, so we don't want to move the fingers unnecessarily. We don't want to be lifting them up, putting them down. We want to be looking at the smoothest way to change. And from C to A, unfortunately, there's no like quick fix way. The middle finger can stay in place and the others sort of come down. Then back to G, once again, no quick fix way. You've just got to focus practice it. So that's our verses. One little recap with that, with a little bit of humming so you know what we're doing. So G, 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 E7, C, 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 A, G, 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 E7, C, 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 and now into the chorus. We're going back to G again, to E this time. Repeating, G, same rhythm pattern, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. So we do 2 sets of G and E with down, 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 up, okay? The third time we go back to G again, and this time we go to A. Okay, so let's have a recap on that. So we've got G on the dock of the E, watching the G, roller E, G at the dock of the A, and finally wasting G, E, A. Okay, so G, E, G, E, G, A, G, E. Told you it couldn't be simpler. We then do verse 2, which is a complete, just exactly the same, just different words. We do verse 2, chorus 2, so it's the same chord progression. G, G, E7, and C, and A. G, G, and B7, C, C, and then chorus. G, 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 and E. G, 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 and E. G, G, and A. Wasting G and E. Okay, and then this time we do what's called the bridge. It's like a song within a song. It happens a lot in songs. It's like a different part. So this time we're going to change the rhythm slightly. So for every chord, the G and the D that happens, we're going to go down, down, up. So we're going to go down, down, up on G, then change to D. Down, down, up. So like this. Then we're going to go to a C with the normal rhythm. Down, down, downer. So let's just recap on that. So it's G, D, C. That repeats. G, D, C. That repeats again. G, D, C. Okay, so I'll do that with a little bit of humming so you can kind of hear where that goes in the song. So it's G, D, gonna C. G, D, and C the same. G, D, and C. Then, finally, on So Our Guess Where I'll Remain the Same is F with the same rhythm pattern that we've played throughout. Down, 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 up, down, up, then D. Down, down, up, down, up. So that's an F, down with the normal rhythm, and D. And then back to our verses. Rest in my bones. Okay, so there you have it. Nice and simple. So you've got a verse and a chorus and a bridge with one rhythm pattern. Apart from that little sort of slightly quicker rhythm pattern that happens, you know, it's not quicker, but it's half down, down, up. That happens in the bridge. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up. Keep on playing.